Hey everyone, welcome to the series where we're digging into the details of how you would set up a tool grid drawer. Don't let it confuse you, don't let it scare you. It's not as complicated as it seems. There's only a dozen or so components that make up all the different types of drawers, but what you'll see as I'm breaking down each drawer here, each drawer has a little different need, and each drawer only needs maybe 2, 3, or 4 different types of holders. So we can simplify this, and I'm going to give you some easy formulas you can use to calculate. Before we do so, make sure to go check out the other videos where we do an overview, show you how to organize or set up the boards and cut them for your drawer. And then we did screwdrivers and bike tools and a bunch of other stuff as well. So make sure to click the link in the description to the playlist, and you'll have all the details of all the different drawers and how to set them up. So today's project is to work on showing you how to set up pliers. I'm using an extreme example. These are 60-inch wide drawers with way too many tools. Chances are you're not going to have as many. So I'm going to give you some simple formulas. If you use this drawer as a hypothetical example, chances are you're not going to have more than that. And so you can use this to do the quick math, at least get you started, to hopefully get you the amount of tools, tool organizers that you would need. So that way you're not left hanging at the end of the weekend attempting to finish your drawer. So this drawer is pliers, which is extreme. So I have Knipex, I have grip-on, and I've got some large stuff, I've got some small stuff, and I'm using only, let's see, 5 different types of pieces here. Large cams, 1, 2, 3, no, only 4. So I'm using the universal holder in small and medium. I'm using the corner holders in normal small format. There's only one size in the typical format. So they have corner holders, and then they have large corner holders. So I have 4 corner holders, 4 large corner holders, and 4 large cams. So this is something I will mention if you're going to organize different types of drawers, or if you're going to organize this drawer and you're not 100% sure what's going to go into it. I would urge you to at least buy 1 pack of all the different types of tools, tool organizers, so you have a set that you can go and like this one, I needed just 4 pieces of a couple of random things in here to finish the drawer. So you can see how this drawer is set up. I started in the left-hand corner. I would urge you, I've said this in the other videos, don't let it paralyze you, just start somewhere. I did diagonal cutters, and then I did needle nose, and then I did channel lock type things, and then I did the vice grip type tools in sort of a pocket. I promise you, once you set up your drawer, it will never be perfect according to your standard, but you need to just start, and then you'll commit to memory, and then all of a sudden that will become the location where your tool belongs, and you'll leave it there and make sure that it's in the right spot. Okay, I just counted my tools. So I have 27 locking pliers, or vice grips. This is Grip-On is the brand. And I've got 83, we're just calling these all pliers. So I've got large ones, small ones, I've got a couple of pairs of scissors, but I've got 83, let's call them pliers. So I have 110 total tools in this drawer. And this formula is actually very simple, just like the other formula, other than the couple of specialty corner holders and cam holders. I'm doing this almost all in universal holders. Again, my drawer is 3.5 inches tall. And so you may need to lay these down in your drawer, which would be a different type of organization. You would want to use tool tip holders and tool handle holders. But the formula is going to be rather similar in that I have 110 total tools. In this case, I would buy and recommend 110, so 11 packages of the medium holders, and I would buy 110 of the small. I ended up needing 103 mediums and 85 small. So again, you want to overestimate here to make sure you can organize all of your tools and have some variance capability. So it's just take the number of tools you have and multiply it by essentially 2, and or I guess the simple way to think about it, just take the number of tools you have and then get the equal number of medium and equal number of small, which is essentially double the number of pieces you had in order to do the tip and the handle. And so if you were going to use, and if you're going to lay these down flat in a drawer, that's where you would use the tool tip holders, and you would need essentially 3 of these tool tip holders per tool. So you would do handle holders and tool tip holders. Maybe I'll make a video on that in the future. of laying them down in a drawer. In fact, I will be doing that in the future, so I'll add that to this as a supplement in the future. But if you're going to stand up your tools, your pliers, this is how you would do it. So take the number of tools, get equal number of medium, small, and then, like I said to you earlier in the video, I think it makes sense to buy at least a 10-pack of each of the specialty holders, because you may put something specialty in this drawer. So go to obsessedgarage.com, get all this stuff. If you need some help, hit me up, matt@obsessedgarage.com, which will probably get forwarded to support, so you can go to support@obsessedgarage.com as well, and get all of your needs taken care of. If you want to design your cabinet array and have us design a sophisticated set of tools, you can go to design@obsessedgarage.com, shoot them an email, or just click the link in the top of the website, and we'll get you in the queue to meet with Chris and Kyle and team. Anyway, thanks for your support. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you on the next video, which will be hammers.